Today I am going to discuss with you unit step function or Heaviside unit function. It is defined as ut minus a, and ut minus a is equals to 0 if t less than a and its value equals to 1 if t greater than a. If we draw its graph, it will be like this. Say this is t-axis. This is our function. Then its value is 0. If we see carefully, its value is 0. Say this value is a. ut minus a equals to 0 whenever t less than a, and its value is 1 whenever t greater than a. It is also denoted as UAT. Also denoted as UAT, and this function was defined by an electrical engineer, Oliver Heaviside. That's why we call this function Heaviside unit function. Now, if we find out Laplace transform of this function, it is defined by Laplace of ut minus a will be, from definition of Laplace transform, 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into ut minus a dt. Now, if we see the definition, its value is 0 from t less than a values, and its value is 1 for t greater than a values. Therefore, this limit 0 to infinity will become 0 to a e to the power minus st into 0 dt plus a to infinity e to the power minus st into 1 dt. This term will become 0. Second term will become integration of e to the power minus st will become e to the power minus st over minus s, limits from a to infinity. And if we substitute the limit, upper limit will become 0 and lower limit will become 1 upon s e to the power minus as. Therefore, Laplace transform of ut minus a equals to 1 upon s e to the power minus as. Now, the role of unit step function. Whenever we multiply a given function ft with this unit step function ut minus a, then there may be several effects can be produced on that particular function. For example, suppose ft equals to 4 sin t then graph of ft will be given by this. If we draw its graph, then it will be like this. This value will be 4. This one becomes pi, 2 pi t, and this is 4 sin t. Now, if we multiply this function with some unit step function, then what will happen? Suppose I multiply this function ft with ut minus 3. Then ft ut minus 3 will become, its value will become 0 if t less than 3, and its value will become ft whenever t greater than 3. Then the graph of the same function when ft equals to 4 sin t, then the graph of 4 sin t into ut minus 3 will be defined as follows. Clearly, at t equals to 3, say this is 3, its value will be 0. Okay, therefore it will be like this. This is 4, this one is pi. This case is known as switching off and on. Given function is 4 sine t, and if we multiply this function with ut minus 3, then this one is known as switching off and on. We can also write the value of f t minus 3 u t minus 3. Suppose we shift our function to 3 unit right. Okay, then this one will given by, once again, ft equals to 4 sine t, and what will happen, our function is shifted at 3 units to the right. Why? Because its value will be ft minus 3 whenever t less than 3, whenever t greater than 3, and its value will become 0 whenever t less than 3. Therefore, the given function is shifted by 3 units to the right, and it is denoted as like this. This is 4. This one will become pi plus 3. Now, if we find out Laplace transform of ft minus a ut minus a, suppose our objective is to find out Laplace transform of ft minus a ut minus a, then it is defined as, if we write the property of this ft minus a ut minus a, let me first define this ft minus a u of t minus a. It will become 0 if t less than a, and its value will become ft minus a if t greater than a. Therefore, Laplace of ft minus a ut minus a will become 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into the given function. The given function is ft minus a ut minus a. Okay, break the limit from 0 to a, its value is 0. Therefore, 0 to a, its value become 0 because of dt. And from a to infinity, its value is 1. Therefore, this one will become e to the power minus st into f of t minus a dt, because ut minus a is equals to 1. First term will become 0, and second term will become 0 to infinity, a to infinity, e to the power minus st into ft minus a. Now, we try to convert this function in terms of Laplace. If we see the lower limit, okay, here lower limit is a. Now, our objective is to convert this limit, or to make this limit from 0 to infinity. Therefore, we use one substitution, and we put t minus a equals to x. It implies dt will become dx. And is there any change in limit? Yes, definitely there will be change in limit whenever t equals to a, lower limit. At t equals to a, x will be 0, and at t equals to infinity, x will be infinity. Therefore, the above integral will become 0 to infinity e to the power minus s. In place of t, we substitute a plus x into f of x d of x. This e to the power minus as can be taken outside of this integral for being as a constant. This one will become e to the power minus ax into fx dx. Replace x with t. We can replace one variable with another variable. The above integral will become e to the power minus as 0 to infinity e to the power minus st this one will become minus Sx. E to the power minus St into Ft dt. And if we see this case 0 to infinity, e to the power minus St into Ft dt, this is nothing but this is Laplace transform of Ft. We can write e to the power minus As Laplace of Ft, and if we write it Fs, then this one will become e to the power minus As into Fs. Therefore, we can write Laplace transform of Ft minus A ut minus A equals to e to the power minus As into Fs. Next formula. If we have to find out Laplace of Ft ut minus A, then it will become Ft ut minus A will become, let us check. At first, define Ft ut minus A. Its value is 0 if t less than A, and its value will be Ft if t greater than A. Now, Laplace of Ft ut minus A will become 0 to infinity e to the power minus St Ft ut minus A dt. Once again, we apply the property of unit step function. Therefore, the limit will break into 0 to A e to the power minus St into 0 dt plus A to infinity e to the power minus St into Ft dt. If we see this limit, the first term will equals to 0. This one will be 0. If we see this limit is from A to infinity. Now, we convert this limit from 0 to infinity to make this term as Laplace transform of some function. Once again, we use substitution. Therefore, put t minus A equals to x. It implies d2 equals to dx, and lower limit at t equals to A. You can see if we put t equals to A, lower limit x will be 0. At t equals to infinity, at t tends to infinity, x tends to infinity. Therefore, the above integral will become 0 to infinity e to the power minus s. In place of t, a plus x. F of t, a plus x d of x. E to the power minus as can be written outside. This integral will become e to the power minus sx into fa plus t dt. Replace, this is a plus x, replace x with t, we get e to the power minus as 0 to infinity e to the power minus st f of a plus t dt. And if we see this function, see carefully, we have 0 to infinity, we have operator of Laplace transform, and we have some function. Therefore, this particular integral is nothing but this is Laplace transform of f a plus t. Finally, we find one formula that Laplace of f t u t minus a equals to e to the power minus as Laplace f a plus t. We use these two formulas in our questions. Now, if we see the statement of second shifting theorem, we have already discussed second shifting theorem. Let me tell you it once again. Then the statement of second shifting theorem. First shifting theorem is already discussed. Today we discuss second shifting theorem. It is also known as t shifting, replacing t by t minus a. Replace t by t minus a in f of t. Note down the statement. Theorem: if Laplace of ft equals to f of s and the shifted function and the shifted function gt is defined by ft minus a ut minus a, it is equals to, we all know its value will be 0 if t less than a, and its value will be f of t minus a if t greater than a. Then Laplace of gt will become Laplace of ft minus a ut minus a, and its value will become e to the power minus as into fs. We have seen the proof of this particular theorem in second last case. Let me show you. This is the proof. Whenever we have the function of type ft minus a ut minus a, in that case the transform is e to the power minus as into fs, and this particular statement is known as second shifting or shifting of ft by t minus a. Or we can say shifting our ft to a unit in the right side of t. Now, the application of this particular unit step function, we can write piecewise continuous function in terms of unit step function. This is the most important application of unit step function. Number 4. Writing piecewise continuous function in terms of unit step function. See it carefully. How can we write any piecewise continuous function in terms of unit step function? Let ft equals to, let ft equals to f1t for 0 less than t less than a, and its value is f2t for t greater than a, then it can be written as ft equals to f1t plus f2t minus f1t u t minus a. You can see we have a piecewise continuous function ft, and with the help of unit step function we can write this function equals to f1t plus f2t minus f1t into ut minus a. Proof is very simple. When t less than a, whenever t less than a, then you all know value of ut minus a will become 0. Therefore, if we put this value, say this is equation number 1, if we put this value in equation 1, then ft will equals to f1t for t less than a. And whenever t greater than a, when t greater than a, ut minus a equals to 1, and if we put this value in equation 1, what will happen? This one will become ft equals to f1t plus f2t minus f1t. You can see f1t will be cancelled out. We get f2t. Therefore, we can write any function in terms of unit step function like this. In general, if we have more than two functions, then in general we can write, note down the statement. In general, if ft equals to, defined as like this, f1t for 0 less than t less than a1, it is equals to f2t for a1 less than t less than a2, it is equals to f3t for a2 less than t less than a3, and so on up to fnt for t greater than an. Then ft can be written as, f1t plus f2 minus f1 plus f2t minus f1t ut minus a1, ut minus a1 plus f3t minus f3t minus f2t ut minus a2, and so on up to fnt minus fn minus 1t, fnt minus fn minus 1t ut minus a n minus 1. A n minus 1. Okay, this is equals to f1t, you can see, plus f2 minus f1 upper limit of a1 ut minus a1 plus f3 minus f2 ut minus a2 plus f4 minus f3 ut minus a3, and so on up to fn minus 1t ut minus an minus 1. Now we can see some examples based on this particular type. Example number 1. Example 1. Express the function in unit step function. Express the function in unit step function, where ft is defined as sin t, it is equals to sin t whenever t is lying from 0 to pi, its value if sin 2t, whenever t is lying from pi to 2 pi, and its value is sine of 3t whenever t greater than 2 pi. Okay, then we can write, since we see this function is a piecewise continuous function, we can write this function in terms of unit step function like this. Ft will be, see carefully, f1t, here f1t equals to sin t, f2t is sin 2t, and f3t is sin 3t. Therefore it is equals to f1t, which is sin t, plus f2t minus f1t sin 2t minus sin t u t minus pi, plus f3 minus f2 plus sin 3t minus sin 2t u t minus 2 pi. with the help of unit step function, we can write this function in terms of unit step function. This is a piecewise continuous function. Ft is piecewise, and with the help of unit step, we can write in terms of unit step function. Now, one more example. Given Ft equals to e to the power minus t whenever t is lying from 0 to 3, and its value is 0 whenever t greater than 3. Now, we have to write this piecewise continuous function in terms of unit step function. We have two objectives: write in terms of unit step function and find its Laplace transform. Solution. Here f1t equals to e to the power minus t and f2t equals to 0. We can write it like this: ft equals to f1t e to the power minus t plus f2 minus f1t u t minus a. Or we can write it e to the power minus t 1 minus u t minus 3. Now, we have to find out its Laplace transform. How can we find its Laplace transform? Laplace transform of ft can be given as Laplace of e to the power minus t 1 minus u t minus 3. We can apply shifting. If we see this case carefully, it is of type e to the power at into ft. Therefore, with the help of first shifting, this can be written as f of s plus 1 using first shifting theorem. If we recall the statement of first shifting theorem, then you all know Laplace of e to the power at into ft equals to f of s minus a. Here fs is, if we see this case where fs is Laplace of ft, where fs equals to Laplace of ft. In this case, our ft is 1 minus ut minus 3. Therefore, we can write for the given case fs equals to Laplace of 1 minus ut minus 3. Using linearity property, we can write it Laplace of 1 minus Laplace of ut minus 3. Laplace of 1 is 1 upon s. Laplace of ut minus a is, you know, Laplace of ut minus a is 1 upon s e to the power minus as. Therefore, this one will become 1 upon s e to the power minus 3s. I just write Laplace of ut minus a. Laplace of ut minus a is 1 upon s e to the power minus s. I just use this property. Say this is equation number 1. This equation is 1 and this is 2. We can write finally Laplace of e to the power minus t 1 minus ut minus 3 will become f of s plus 1. Therefore, we just substitute s plus 1 in place of s in fs. Here fs is 1 upon s. Therefore, final answer will be 1 upon s plus 1 minus 1 upon s plus 1 e to the power minus 3 s plus 1, or we can write it 1 upon s plus 1 1 minus e to the power minus 3 s plus 1. This is answer. Similarly, we can solve other questions as well. If we see one more example based on this type, it will be like this. Example number 3. If gt equals to 0 for t lying from 0 to 5 and its value is t minus 3 for t greater than 5. Now find out Laplace transform of gt. Our objective is find Laplace of gt. At first, we just, if we see this case, this is of type, once again, this is of type piecewise continuous function. Step 1 is to write this function in terms of unit step function. Solution will be like this. Gt can be written as f1t is 0 plus f2 minus f1t u of t minus 5. Or we can write it t u t minus 5 minus 3 u t minus 5. Now Laplace of gt will become, this is equals to Laplace transform of t u t minus 5 minus 3 times Laplace of u t minus 5. As we know one property that Laplace of, see this property very carefully, Laplace of ft ut minus a equals to e to the power minus as Laplace of ft plus a. If we see this case number first term, if we see this first term, in first term, ft equals to t. Therefore, Laplace transform of first term will become e to the power minus as, e to the power minus 5s, Laplace of ft, this is t plus a, Laplace of ft plus a. In this case, a is 5, therefore, this one will become Laplace of t plus 5. Laplace transform of t plus 5. And what about second term? It is Laplace of ut minus a. This one will become 3 upon s e to the power minus 5s. Okay, simplify this answer. If we simplify this term, we get e to the power minus 5s. Laplace of t plus 5 will become Laplace of t. Laplace of t is 1 upon s square. And Laplace of 1 is 1 upon s. Therefore, this one will become 5 upon s minus 3 upon s e to the power minus 5s. And if we simplify it, we get e to the power minus 5s upon s square. 5 into e to the power minus 5s upon s minus 3 upon s into e to the power minus 5s will become 2 e to the power minus 5s upon s, or we can write it e to the power minus 5s can be taken outside. This one will become 1 upon s square plus 2 upon s. This is all for today. In next lecture, we see some more example based on this particular type. Thank you very much.